Hello guys, it's Webby again. Welcome to another video. Today is another supercar. We're going to be looking and filming the Mclaren 600 LT. A guy called Rob has very kindly helped us with this video today. He's going to be here soon, hopefully in his car. It's another beautiful day here in Melbourne, the sun is shining. So yeah, hopefully he'll be here soon. I can hear him actually, so he can't be too far away. So yeah, I think, there you go, actually pretty good timing. So this is Rob's very orange Mclaren 600 LT, which we're going to be filming today. Really excited about this one. I've seen this car previously at car shows and car events, but to actually sort of get up close and film it and hear it, and just get up close to it and experience it really is going to be quite cool. Right, so we've now got the car in place, ready to have a bit of a walk around. And what I wanted to show you was some of the option packages that this car's actually got. Because like most other supercars, every car leaves the factory with a different specification. So I've got the list in my hand of all the different upgrades that this car has actually got. Because Rob, the owner, sort of said, oh yeah, it's got all this, this and this. And I said, oh, you haven't got a list, have you? So he's actually given me the list so I can actually tell you what it is. I might even tell you how much they cost, because some of them will make your eyes water. So we're going to start at the front of the car. So we have something called a gloss visual carbon fibre exterior upgrade package 2. So what that gives you, you get this gorgeous looking carbon fibre front splitter, which also includes these little side winglets. We then come round, we've got the side skirts also in the same gloss carbon fibre. Again with these little extended aero bits and pieces, so it looks like the Batmobile. And then coming around to the back of the car, so it's basically like a lower sort of package if you like. You've got the side little wings here, and then all across the back is the rear bumper, also in the gloss carbon fibre as well. I should actually make you all guess how much these things cost, shouldn't I really? So the price for all this lovely carbon fibre goodness around the front and the rear and the sides of the car is $15,240. I don't think that's too bad actually for a supercar. It's certainly not the most expensive thing I've heard of on an options list for a car. The next one we're going to do is the Visual Carbon Fibre Upgrade Pack 1. And what that gives you is these carbon fibre door mirror casings that you can see here, which look superb. They do look really nice. And then if we step back a little bit further, we get these air intake modules in the carbon fibre as well. Obviously both sides of the car. So that, and that, $8,660 for the pair. Again, not too bad. Alright, so now we come to the big one. This is the most expensive of the carbon fibre upgrade packages. So what we've got the carbon fibre sections on the door. So it goes all the way from the top, sort of right down to the bottom there. As you can see, there's a sort of gap both sides, but it goes all the way down to the air intake. And then over here, so you've got all the carbon fibre around the rear deck. And then there's like a little service cover there as well, where you can check your engine oil. Because you're not actually allowed to open the bonnet yourself, because that voids your warranty according to McLaren. So anyone want to have a guess on how much all that little bit costs? If you said under 20 grand, you'd be wrong. If you said over 20 grand, you're heading in the right direction. It's actually over $26,000 for those little bits of carbon fibre. I'm sure there's a lot of work that goes into it, but that does seem awfully expensive to me. So another pack that I think is probably almost essential on this car is something that gives you front and rear parking sensors, reverse camera. You get the nose lift at the front, which is probably the most important feature on this car. And you also get a car cover as well to keep it nice and clean when it's parked up. $10,320. Seems a bit expensive for parking sensors and a reverse camera, considering you can go and buy a Kia Rio for probably 20 grand and they're standard. But you know, this is McLaren, you can't really complain, because the sensors are probably better than the ones on the Kia anyway. Sorry Kia. This lovely Mayan orange metallic paint, $9,520. Whew, that's a bit up there.
It's less than the stripe on some Ferraris.
It is less than the stripe on some of the it is cheaper than the stripes on the Speciale. However, it does seem an awful lot of money for a metallic paint. So on this particular car, we've got the ultra lightweight alloy wheels as well, just to try and, you know, lose a bit more weight where possible. So this option is, so you've got the actual lightweight alloy wheels, then they're painted black, and then you've got these Trofeo R tyres as well. And then to top it off, yellow brake calipers. So it's a nice kind of visual look at the car. It also makes it a bit better on track because it's lighter weight. Mclaren will relieve you of nearly $11,000 for the wheels themselves, and $3,000 because you want them painted black. The brake calipers are $2,500. The tyres are free with the wheels. I guess that makes it a bit more easier to swallow the price. But by the by, they look fantastic. When you're ordering this sort of car, I don't think the price really matters on things like this. Just wanted to let you know what sort of cost options are on these supercars. I actually find it quite interesting myself too. So that's all the exterior options covered on this car. There are a couple of bits and pieces on the inside, so we'll do that next. I'll show you what's inside the car and the options that is on this particular model. So now we're inside the car. I want to show you a little bit about what we've got here. We've actually got a really beautiful, comfortable driving position. These seats are really comfortable, which for something that's kind of designed to go fast on track, it's actually amazing how comfortable and supportive these seats are. I know there's lots of different options for your seats. Some you can get obviously more sort of focused towards track and hug you in a lot more. But these comfort seats are probably a good blend of a bit of both, I think, actually. And the leather trim is really nice. So we've got this really nice leather steering wheel. We've got the gear shift paddles behind the steering wheel as well. There's a bit of an option theme going on here. So the carbon fibre here around the entertainment screen, and this section here on the steering wheel and the actual paddles form a pack. And the cost of that is just under $7,000. And I actually quite like this sort of satin finish carbon fibre. It looks quite classy, it's not too in your face, and it just makes the cabin feel quite premium. And yeah, it sort of feels nice in the hand. The paddles themselves are a really good size, so you can't sort of miss them or accidentally change gear. So yeah, as a place to be, it's actually really, really nice. One of the things I do quite like, and if I can find it, are these fancy looking orange seat belts. How good do they look? $820 though. But matches the exterior of the car really nicely, but also gives the cabin a bit of colour inside as well. So yeah, I think I'd choose those as well. I also quite like all the orange stitching you get on the door cards here as well, all down the centre console, all the way up here, all on the armrest. Again, just gives the interior a little bit of colour without going too over the top and making it look leery. Because the outside's leery enough, you want something a little bit more subtle inside. Another option it's got is this beautiful Bowers & Wilkins sound system. So you've got speakers in the doors, you've got the tweeters up there in the door pillars, and then you've got this extra speaker just up there on top of the dashboard. So it's properly designed for the 600 LT. It will set you back nearly $9,500, but in actual fact that's not as expensive as I've seen in other car manufacturers. I've seen a lot more expensive systems than that, so I actually don't think that's too bad in the grand scheme of things. One thing that's actually fairly apparent when you're inside the car is just how small the cabin is. There's not a massive range of adjustment for the seats, but yeah, you feel sort of really enclosed, and I guess it makes you sort of feel much more connected with the car because you're sort of right on top of it, you're sort of hunkered down low in the seats. So it would give you a better experience, if you want a racetrack. It just gives you more of that seat of the pants experience, which is obviously what you buy this type of car for. So that's the video of the McLaren 600 LT. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've had a fantastic time today filming with it. It's such an impressive car. Until you actually get close up and get to experience it, it's hard to actually sort of comprehend how good the car is. It's really, really impressive. I love all the styling of it, I love all the carbon fibre, I love how fast it is, and it makes a great sound as well for a turbocharged engine, which normally these days with all the OPF filters and stuff sound a bit crap. This sounds amazing. Whether that's got anything to do with where the exhausts are, I'm not too sure. But McLaren have done a fantastic job of it. So if you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more videos that are due to come soon as well. Leave any comments or questions below and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. In the meantime, thanks for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I look forward to seeing you all in the next one.